Top of the morning, top of the morning. It's that dude Pro Lift, and we back. Episode 33. Fatherhood, hip hop, and sports. First and foremost, man, I want to give thanks to the Creator for giving us life, giving us health, giving us strength, giving us the opportunity to be in the number one more time. I want to send another special shout out, man, to the YouTube family. Thank you guys for giving little old me the, the opportunity and the chance to have this platform, have this voice to be able to get online and speak on topics that mean so much to me. I also want to give a special shout out, man, to all the fathers, all the mothers out there across the world. You guys rock. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for what you do and the contributions you're giving back to society. When we're talking about being fathers, being mothers, because it takes all of us, to push the agenda, to push the initiative, which is love. So, big shout out, man, to all the fathers, to all the mothers out here across the world. Want to send another special shout out to the subscribers. Thank you guys, because without you chiming in, tapping in, whether it's when I'm going live, whether it's on some downtime or lunch break, a couple minutes here and there, it's very much appreciated. Whether it's a few people here and there, views here and there. It's all appreciated because at the end of the day, um, I'm a firm believer in the saying. One of my grandfather's favorite sayings: "You got to crawl before you walk." So we crawling and we just trying to put some good content out here into the atmosphere because that's what we push around here with the Fatherhood Hip Hop and Sports campaign. Um, so yeah, man, big shout out to all the fathers out here, man. You guys are rock. You guys rock. You guys are amazing. Hip hop, man. Flow Rider. Big shout out to Flow Rider. He has cashed in real big bag. He's been trending in the news. 82 milli, 82 big millies. That's a big bag. Celsius energy drink. I don't know the dynamics and the everyday, uh, arbitration and grievances and things they had to do going back and forth with, but it's in the news. He has been awarded $82 million lawsuit. So it's a lot of companies out here fumbling in that bag right now. They're doing a lot of goofy things. They breaking contracts. There's a lot of racial tension going on with a lot of federal employers, and the Most High knows, and it's gonna be some compensation for a lot of us on the back end when we're talking lawsuits and things. So yeah, y'all stay tuned to all of that good stuff too. But big shout out to Flow Rider, man. 82 big ones. It's deeper than just, oh, he's a black man, person of color thing. Nah, he could be a blue man. He can be a Chinaman. I don't care who it is. 82 big ones. A judge awarding somebody that kind of money for, on the back end. Come on, man. You got to clap for somebody like that. You got to root for that and show loves and props to that because that's a blessing that I won't say, oh, he needed that, but hey, come on, man. We all can use 82 big ones, big ones for real right now. So big shout out to Flow Rider, man. J. Cole, man. Thank you for thank you for your genius, man. You've been doing it for decades strong and some. Batman. I've been seeing Batman as a producer name pop up a lot here the last few years. I see J. Cole. Excuse me, J Stone. Big shout out to OG J Stone. Um, Straight out of LA, man. Your project, your collaboration with DJ Drummer. I want to say hi, baby. The baby girl, guys. We've been at it all morning, but it wasn't time yet. So Say hi, baby.
Hi.
Say how y'all doing. We're working on our shapes.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got going so far. All right, what we have here.
My heart.
My heart. And my heart means we have to love,
What's
right?
that?
Okay. And that's that. What is that?
Star.
Star. Good job. And what's that?
Circle.
Okay. Got it. And we gotta keep the circle real tight, right? Right? Okay. And what
What's
we have?
that?
Say rectangle.
Rectangle.
Okay.
What's that?
Hold on. We gotta get little bro. He's on the scene. You go see Mr. Junior.
Yeah, what's that?
Say what's up.
Daddy, what's that?
He's on the scene.
What's that?
That's a triangle.
What's that?
That's an oval. Yeah,
What's
guys.
that?
Fatherhood. This is it. You know, I can't make it up. They've been sitting around waiting, like they've been on the clock. Like, look, man, I'm on the clock. You paying me? We doing our job or what? Because they've been sitting around all morning, seem like they've been ready for us to say hi to you guys, tap in with you guys, wish you guys a great Friday, wishing you guys a great weekend, wishing you guys nothing but peace and love. Because at the end of the day, this fatherhood thing and what hip hop gives us as a whole. It's all intertwined with sports and everything. So, as I was saying, man, J. Cole, he jumped on one of Batman's songs on YouTube. Okay, Papa, and he has the world buzzing right now from the track. But Jay Stone, big shout out, like I was saying, to the low out of LA, man. Him and DJ Drummer got a real nice, groovy, party package type of project out. And he has some productions from that same producer that J. Cole just went out on the limb. Relax, baby. Okay. J. Cole just went out on the limb and dropped the track just to this, you know, people saying he's some random producer, but nah, Batman been in the game. Batman been a low-key producer that a lot of these industry artists, they've been slipping a lot of his beats on their projects. Now, whether they've been buying them, leasing them, I don't know. You know, I'm just reporting what I've been seeing, what's been trending. And I'm just here to say that let's clarify that now. Whoever putting that news in the media out there, Batman been around. J. Cole just randomly probably jumped on something he probably just cooked up and had just dropped. But that Buddy got some production on J Stone project right now. Currently, that J Stone just dropped like a week ago, 10 days ago. So I don't know who putting that out there like that producer is like a nobody, but nah, that dude is not a nobody. He's somebody. That dude been dropping slappers on YouTube for years. So I mean, but big shout out to Cole, Procrastination, real inspirational dope track. I guess we're finna be hearing a lot from Batman and J. Cole, probably hear some collaboration here in the near future. But big shout out to J. Cole and all of that, man. Major shout out to the queen, to one of the queens, Miss Sade, the lovely Sade. She just had a birthday, guys. Day right before Aaliyah. And that's freaky and weird because I'm quite sure there was a time Aaliyah was very inspired by Sade. Had to be somewhere in her, you know, daily routine as being a professional, because Sade, you know, she been a trailblazer in the game for a long time, and I don't know if a lot of people are aware, but Sade is Nigerian, and if a lot of us have been wondering why does it look like she never ages, well, that could be key component right there. She's from the motherland, and her music, her wit, her commitment to the culture. You just have to be a lover of what she's given us to be on that kind of vibration with her. So, but big shout out to Queen Sade, man, Snoop, Teddy Riley, and Gloria Estefan. They're all getting inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame here, 2023, here coming soon. I don't know exactly if it's going to take place in correlations with the Grammys, which is coming on at February. You need what, baby? Okay, we're going to watch this for a little. Okay, because bro ain't watching Sunny. Okay. Time out on the play real quick, guys. But I can keep talking, but time out because I'm gonna step away real quick. But yeah, big shout out to Sade, Snoop, Teddy Riley, Gloria Estefan, man. They have yeah, baby. See, you be trying to do too much at the wrong time, and I be telling you about that. Huh? No, you be trying to do too much at the wrong time. You see Daddy working. And you always try to interrupt me when I'm working to do what y'all need to be doing. Yeah, the appearance, but me changing something that we need to be going until we done. And see, Sonic is on. Oh yeah. See, this the move. Oh yeah, that's it right here. I'm tripping. See, bro, finna be mad. You mad? Don't be mad, okay? She won't watch something else. Come kick it with Dad. He gonna come kick it with me anyway. But yeah, what Snoop, Sade, Teddy, Gloria has done, yeah, that's every artist's, every creator's. That's the agenda. You know, you want your work. You want everything that you've given to the culture, to the industry, and to what it is you're trying to master your craft in. Yeah, you want your work to be recognized on some type of major level, and the Hall of Fame is that's a major element of the game. So big shout out to all those trailblazers. Thank you guys for what y'all giving the culture. It's been very highly appreciated. Just being able to grow up with all of you on some kind of levels, because I wasn't born when Sade and Teddy and Gloria, probably made they breaks. Actually, I probably was. I was 85, baby. I know I was alive with Snoop for sure. Grew all the way up with Snoop. Sade, Teddy, and Gloria, I think, was probably already in the industry before 85 on some level. So, but they're all trailblazers. All have fond memories of them. The world has fond memories of them, because, I mean, evidently, when you going into the Hall of Fame, on any level, whether it's a state level, global level, international, any level, Hall of Fame, that's newsworthy. And fatherhood, hip hop, and sports, this pro-lift movement, man, everything we trying to put out here into the atmosphere. I wanted to be newsworthy. I wanted to be something that when you double back on it, you felt some love in it, you felt some compassion there, and give it some time and some light. So that's what I saw here the last few weeks, the last few days. I correct myself there. From a hip hop perspective, those are the people and the elements that deserve some kudos and some shout outs. So big shout out to all the creators, man, worldwide. What you guys are giving to the atmosphere is very much needed when we're talking love, we're talking positivity, because there's gun violence, negativity, it's everywhere. It's not even just a all the way gang thing. You know what I mean? It sucks because, you know, different sides and elements of the spectrum, they get blamed for, you know, the disrespect that comes with America as a whole. Come on, son. Sit down now. You want Bob?
Yeah, I want Bob too.
I got another timeout on the play, guys. Fatherhood never stops. You know, it's like we can be working, we can be doing all kinds of things, and these kids gonna let you know, like, hey, time out, pops. You gotta ante up. You gotta tighten up. So, my apologies. The babies need a leche boost. That's what they need, a leche boost. So y'all don't know what leche means? Leche, milk, and SBO. Yeah, SBO. But here you go, baby. But yeah, thank you to all the creators, man, to all the people that are putting in the work, the endless hours, the engineers, all the producers, you know, all the editors, and just everybody that's out here, you know, doing their due diligence, giving back, you know, to the entertainment, media world, hip hop world, all of that, man. It's very much appreciated from Proliff Lenses. The work that has been done behind the scenes, so it's possible for people like little old me to have a platform like this and just to be able to, you know, go live and talk about these things that mean a lot to me. Sports, oh man, sports. Everybody that's close to me, that knows me, has been around me for some years and some months, weeks, however long you know, been able to know Mr. Brian Sidney, Proliff, the man, the myth. If you know me, you know sports mean a lot to me. So this weekend we made it, guys. We're in a divisional round of the NFL playoffs. When I think of the NFL, the first thing that comes to mind is, of course, Mr. Hamlin, Buffalo Bills player. Man, he's made so many tremendous strides and gains since that freak accident that happened on national television. Peyton Hillis, you know, diving into, you know, the water, and whether it was from at a beach or some private lake, I don't know the dynamics exactly, but you know, when you got kids that are under distress, as a parent, you gotta go in, and yeah, he had to save his kids, and he risked his life. He went out the way he's supposed. He went out the way he's supposed to went out, but the Most High kept him on this side of the spectrum, and so that's the most important part of it. So I'm very aware that the whole NFL community, the whole just human being community, you know, that have heard his story, we're all happy to know that you know, people are surviving and people are still in the number, and are still able to stay on this side of the spectrum and have testimonies, and have these opportunities to now share those stories with us, because it's something that we all gonna have to experience one day. And when you're building podcasts, you're a creator, You don't think about just, oh, how much money I'm gonna make from this, or how lucrative this can be. You're thinking about the long haul and just leaving things behind. Because one day, you know, it could turn into something I might don't even be here to reap the benefits of it, but my kids can. You know what I mean? So that's why I highly recommend to all the fathers, to all the just creators, mothers, um, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, black, white, Chinese, Haitian, who from all walks of life, you know, you know, create, create, draw, sketch, write, sing, release. The world needs that because it's so much madness and so much violence out here in the world, and sports is something for us all to sit down and release and engage in. What happened to DeMar, what happened with Peyton, the NFL as a whole entity, I know um, they're thankful to God right now because this whole playoff weekend going into the Super Bowl would have meant nothing if that dude would have made it and pulled through. So that's just that's just a wake up call to us all. I know that's a little bit off the element of sports, but it's still tied into it because um, if you didn't believe in God, hey, that was your in the Most High. That was your wake up call. But big shout out to DeMar first and foremost and Peyton. But contrary to that, Cincinnati at Buffalo, the rematch. They see how energy works. They still got to play each other again. Now this time is to advance and move on in the postseason. But all I can say, I pray to the Most High that they're safe. Um, all those players go out there and compete, play hard, but make it back home to their families and in stable and good condition. Because football is a dangerous sport. It's fast, it's electric, and they're professionals. They're the best of the best at what they do. So um, when you love the game, you're a student of the game, you're observing the game, you behind the scenes, financially taking opportunities with the game. Um, your lenses, your perspective is very intricate. It's very sensitive to these things that the average viewer, they don't look at it the way you look at it because you have a whole different element and attachment to it. So uh, but a big shout out to those organizations, Cincinnati and Buffalo. Emotionally, I know y'all both been through so much in the last 3 weeks, and to be in this position, they got Buffalo favorite 5.5. I got Cincy. They got the over under 49.5. I like the under. Big shout out to OG Ronnie Lewis. He's an underplaying motherfucker. So I'm gonna rock with him in the under in that game. 49.5. I don't see them tapping into that. It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be hostile. Um, they're gonna be both emotional from what just had happened here previously a few weeks ago. So that's Pro Lift take on that game. I got Cincy in the under. Buffalo, it'll be a field goal game in the under. So we're looking at like 23-20, somewhere in that range. It can be Cincy Buffalo way, either way there. 23-20. That's my prediction there. Jacksonville at KC. I was just sitting here talking to my uncle, man, and we was talking like, man, Jacksonville can just shock. They really can shock the world. What they did to our Chargers, and when I say our Chargers, because I live in the town, they still in my eyes the San Diego Chargers, even though they up in LA, because I think there's some kind of hope one day they coming back. Because LA don't love them. LA don't love them. They really don't deserve them. But when there's greed, there's capitalism, there's opportunities to globalize your brand, and hey, who are we to salt the Spaniels family for doing what they had to do for their family and their legacy. San Diego didn't give them those opportunities. NFL was trying to push the initiative because the NFL knows how uh, magnificent of a city San Diego is. I mean, you have to live here to know, how beautiful. And they don't call it the America's finest city for just like, oh, they making it up. Like you have to live out here to know that. San Diego's have breathtaking views. It's breathtaking, energy out here. So, of course, the NFL wanted the Chargers to stay, but when you own shit, you do the fuck you want with it when you own it. So, that's the harsh reality of it all. But Jacksonville can really shake up some things this weekend because they're going into Kansas City to win. You got Doug Peterson, a former Super Bowl winning coach from Philly a few years ago, upsetting the Patriots in Super Bowl. I don't know what it was, but very weird game. But hey, they won that game, and a couple years later, this dude don't got a job, and he saw out of football 1 year and just got handed this job, and here it is. He got a bunch of just rejects, young studs that are hungry, and you show a hungry motherfucker some food that want to stay hungry, shit, they gonna eat. So Kansas City coming in tomorrow on some prima donna shit. That -9 is gonna be smoke because they the momentum is in their favor. The way they finished that game against the Chargers, the grind, the fact that being defeated, you get what I mean? Like, and I'm just a fucking realist, like I'm not Stephen A. Smith, I'm not Skip Bayless, I'm not your YouTube expert, but I'm just telling you my 2 cents, my intellect, my energy, and things that I'm feeling from that game. I'm telling you, the 9 is safe. Jacksonville gonna cover that 9. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They gonna cover that 9. But I'm just saying that when they could just win the game because nobody's taking them. Nobody thinks they can win. That's the Confucius. Just telling my uncle, Las Vegas, they grimy. Vegas, the higher ups, the leagues, man, the motherfucker, oh, man. But still, it's gonna take individuals to go out there and do their job to perform. It's just like, oh, I got a baseball. When we're talking science here, okay, logistics. I got a baseball. All right. If somebody said I give you $300, like let's just say my homies right here standing beside me. Let's see if you can throw this baseball between your camera and your ring light, and let's say I had a bucket on the other side of that, and see how precise you could be, and could you toss it through there without hitting the light, without hitting the phone, and it, going inside the bucket. Now, the probability and the odds and chances of that, I think it could be in the favor of he gonna miss. That's a hard task. He's talking to the internet. He's live. He's going, who are you? Who you think you are? Okay. The confidence in me, I'm gonna take that bet. But how much I'm gonna take the bet for is the logistics. So when we talking Jacksonville playing Kansas City, same element. The logistics, what the world gonna do, they gonna bet KC because they like, well, Jacksonville, you talking something cool, but I don't believe in you. Same element. You can't tell Jacksonville they ain't winning that game tomorrow. You can't tell that coach that in the Warren Super Bowl put in the same kind of work that his protege that he coaching against tomorrow now. Behind the scene news, inside between the lines, shit that you got to be tapped into this, understand it. He got into coaching because of this dude he's coaching against. When he was a backup quarterback, he played as a player up under this dude. So it's personal. It's real personal. It's not personal where he gonna want to beef and go blow his car up, his house, and harm his family, but inside the game from an intricate, real manipulative perspective, Doug Peterson want to beat Andy Reid. He ain't going up there to lose. He coming to play. And he believes in his first round draft pick from just a year ago that's supposed to have a whole different setup, a whole different resume, a whole different element going on in Jacksonville. But nah, Urban Meyer wanting to be old city slicker. He thought he was just bigger than the element. And that motherfucking Indian man, AB, knock it off. And that Indian dude said, you know what? The world is right. The internet is right. Because really the internet got Urban Meyer fired. The memes. You know what I mean? Because it's like, dang, well, as a professional, I should have some type of life. I should be able to make sound choices and decisions and do things the way I feel like I please, right? If I'm a professional, I'm an adult. I didn't see too much harm in it. But what was disrespectful about what he did was the fact that y'all got beat, bro. Y'all went up there and lost and got booed out, and you shouldn't have been at no bar. Period. You're an NFL coach. Why are you out kicking it somewhere and your team lost? You got beat up. You at the bar kicking it. Like, man, you burnt out for that. And then you give a guy a job that's trying to get back into the mix of things that just won a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. By the way, what's your favorite by 7.5 playing the G-Man from Big Apple coming into town? -7.5 over under 48. I think I'm gonna rock with the OG Ronnie Lewis effect on that one. Under. Both teams hungry. They divisional opponents. Philly beat the Giants twice. I think that's another dirty dog. I know y'all might think I'm crazy a little bit, but I gotta bounce back and give y'all something better than what the Chargers did. Because last week, everything for me, it got blew up because of that shit show with the Chargers. We all know last Saturday. Straight shit show. But what I will tell y'all is this. Georgia was nice to me. It was cool, but Georgia was nice to all of us, the whole world. So I was just telling my uncle, Vegas, they dirty. Anybody that made some chippers, confiscated some ends, off of, that element, yeah, Vegas dirty. They want that back. They like, man, we need that back. Some way, somehow, run that back because these NFL games, the postseason, where we at this time of the year, it's real grimy. It's grimy outside. It's cold outside, and it's winter go home. Yeah, it's going home if you're defeated. Ain't no such thing as, I get to go back to the drawing board. It's either you advance or you just pack up and go to Disney World or something. I heard one of the OGs this week on the U-Haul on the book talking about shit. Yeah, it's a lot of NFL professional athletes finna be renting out U-Hauls here the next 3 weeks, which is true. It's gonna be a lot of transaction, a lot of movement, a lot of players switching teams and cities, and it ain't even from no Dave Chappelle trying to be funny perspective. It's just it's the funny reality. It's a business. Shit gonna get shook up. Sid, stop. Be careful. He got that open.
Yeah.
You tripping, son. Just had milk. Now you're over here playing with water bottle. But I got the Giants going into Philly playing a real tough game. I got both dogs going in playing tough. Can they do the unthinkable and win? if you want to put some trippers on some long shot stuff, why not? But take the points, both games. Take the under, both games. Those are my wise strategic plays because you got hope with those plays because you're going to get the best out of everybody tomorrow in the postseason. Sunday games, we got I covered Cincy already at Buffalo. Like I said, they giving Cincy 5.5 over under 49.5. But the game is Dallas at San Fran. A lot of old heads, a lot of OGs out here that are very attached still to the Cowboys and what they got going on. And it could be our year, but it's gonna be a good task at hand. But I got the Cowboys on a lot of levels, but the main key element why I have the Cowboys in this game, Brock Purdy. It's time for him to have a bad game, and I ain't even like. When I say bad game, I'm just saying I think it's time for him to make a few mistakes. And those mistakes might cost him. Because he's been playing so good as a rookie, as somebody that, well, you gotta say he took his job with a lot of pride as a rookie. He came in this year and he was a real professional. Brock Purdy, his stock is very high right now. It's very high because San Francisco, they have 3 quarterbacks. They got to make decisions with, and decisions on. So what this rookie has done and has this prestigious organization in motion for the last 7 weeks, 2 months now. He's been doing. Dallas, you better not lose this game. It's time to keep moving on. The big blue, as you can see, man. I got the big crispy blue out, man. Rocking with the boys. I ain't even being no hater here. It is what it is. That's what I like. That's what I see. That's the main element I see within the game. I don't know about all the experts. I'm an expert in my own lane. And I'm telling you, you tap in, you rocking with ProLift, you want some free game. I'm bouncing back out that Charger loss with this one. So I really would say just take all the dogs. This is a weekend, I'm gonna just say, God, the most high energy. It can really fall in everybody's favor this weekend. Just take all the games with the points. Don't take no favorites. Take points. If you're going to teaser it up, be my guest. But all the underdogs are in everybody's favor this weekend. But I like Dallas and Cincy to win outright for some strange reason. For sure. The other two, just the points. But Dallas and Cincy going to win the game. Because those are my Super Bowl predictions. Cincinnati and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Big shout out to my Cincinnati people, man. Team Q them, man.
Yeah.
Okay. It's his show now. He like, hey, turn the clock over to me now. You hear? What? Give me 5. Yes, sir, guys. Fatherhood. This is it. I can't make it up. You know what I mean? He liked the moment too, just like Dad. We love to engage and talk with you guys and chime in. Because love is free. You can't, when you teach love and you drill it, it becomes free. It becomes habitual. It becomes hereditary. It becomes a thing of your everyday mechanism. So that's all we on, man. Love. And I love to see him shouting, trying to overtalk me, trying to, steal the spotlight, because this can be him one day. He can be the one that really get all the way to ESPN and be, on television, because Dad want to do his own little thing and make money other ways with our podcasts and things. But at this point now, I don't want to work for a major, network just yet. But yeah, ESPN, man. The Lakers, y'all tap in. Chargers, y'all need to tap in, man. The email is all there on the channel. Y'all know how to reach out. Tap in, see what's up. Yeah, man, I like all the dogs. NFL divisional round, take all the dogs. So that I like Dallas +4, Cincy 5.5, Giants getting 8, Jacksonville getting 10. Can't go wrong. They might get us all in straight like that. College basketball, man. We're gonna be real quick and brief. We got Houston still at 1. They 17-1. Kansas took an L here recently playing K-State, man. I saw something real cool on the internet here these past few days, man. K-State, big shout out to their student section. Big shout out to just and see, that's one thing that I love about social media and just the fact that we living in a time and an age where when you hear stories and things like that, you like, well, damn, no wonder, Kansas went in there and lost like that, because Kansas was in control that entire game and looked like they was finna stay undefeated in conference play, and then K-State kept it close. They kept it close, and next thing you know, they came back and clipped them on what alley-oop dunk at the end of the game. But the key element in that was they had what they said, like 1,000 student section people at the game, like 2 hours before the game. So just imagine going into already a hostile environment. You're the standard in the conference. Everybody, you're the defending national champion. So you're the target. You're Huncho. You're Chapo. Everybody at your helmet. So they coming into your facility, to your town, your city. That was dope. That was cool. Where you got their whole student body. Everybody that attached to them that go to school there. They knew their assignment, the agenda. Look, we ain't part of the basketball team on that level, but we love our school. We're committed to the program, to the grind. So if I'm gonna go kick it and watch this game, fuck it, I'm going early. We're gonna pregame. We're gonna tailgate. We're gonna get faded. We're gonna go in there and talk some shit, and we're gonna do everything we can as a part of the element, the whole, to throw the defending champions off, and it worked. And I guess Purdue at 3, Bama at 4. Bama's a Final Four team in my projection. UCLA been on the rise. Gonzaga just took an ugly loss. They at 6 right now. I can see them dropping about 8 to 9. Y'all just lost to Loyola Marymount. That was a grimy loss. But Mark Few gonna bounce back. They lost one. They might win 11 straight here to close out the season. Who knows about Gonzaga? Because they have a model. They have a system, an elite program up there. Loyola Marymount. That was their tournament right there. They might lose the next 6 games, for real. But or it could be a season changer for them, because I'm pretty sure that's the first time they beat Gonzaga in probably a decade or better, probably. But they got Gonzaga at 6, Texas at 7, Xavier at 8. Tennessee slipped down to 9. Virginia back up in the mix of things at 10. College basketball, it's going to fluctuate to some degree, but like I told y'all, episode after episode, man, Houston, Kansas, Purdue, Bama, UCLA, Gonzaga, Texas, Tennessee, Virginia, all them teams, they're going to be in and out of the top 10, going to stay there pretty much the rest of the season, all the way up to March Madness, which is about roughly about 55 days away. So it's going to be real lit here in less than 60 days with college basketball. I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm going to the Mac Center this year. I'm going to go check out some stuff up there come tournament time. Because I'm still going out on the limb and rocking with the home team, San Diego State Aztecs. I see them being a Sweet 16, possibly Elite 18 this year. They have the talent. They got the size. And you have to really be really tapped in to understand what I'm talking about here. So, but we got some real key good marquee matchups here this weekend. 9 a.m. juicy game to start our Saturday morning off. Tomorrow you got the Hurricanes going into Cameron Indoor Stadium, home of Coach Cave. At Duke, that's gonna be a good game. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then you got TCU at Kansas. TCU basketball program is way more lit than their football program, and I ain't being biased because of what they just did. Hey, are you sleepy or what? Because Daddy's not finna go lay down. Come on now. But TCU, like I said in episode 31, their basketball program is they making more noise, talk about a little more than their whole football program is. So I'm looking for that to be a tight game. 10 a.m. tomorrow, going into Allen Fieldhouse to take on the defending national champions. That just had a real close letdown game. That gonna be a bounce back for them. This is a conference game. So yeah, Kansas, you better be on your P's and Q's for TCU. They coming in there to they coming in there tomorrow morning, and they trying to catch. They gonna catch our fade, Jayhawks. So if you don't believe in what Pro Lil telling me, then y'all better baby. You want one? Yeah.
Somebody has sabotaged the oxygen. You need the power back now. I guess it just happened.
Maybe it just happened because you picked the level.
You might be right.
But yeah, Kansas, y'all better be on your P's and Q's tomorrow, man. TCU coming in there, and they I think they gonna want to dance a little bit. UCLA at AZ, 11 a.m. Look at here, man. We got some marquee stuff tomorrow. College basketball, that's gonna be correlated to the NFL playoff, and they gonna have they giving us some motion early too. So UCLA at Arizona gonna be they gonna be dancing. Must see basketball game. NC State at UNC. Well, we already know who the standard in that game, but NC State, you know, of course, a lot of their players probably are rejects, motherfuckers that didn't get the opportunity to beat Tar Heels. So we already know what's going on with that tomorrow. Marquee. Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be an interesting basketball game to be, tap into. 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Should be an interesting game to be a part of. So tap into that. Then I got Texas at West Virginia. The only reason I got that as a marquee game because Texas been playing solid basketball after the fact. Their coach then went out on the limb, got DV stuff, going on, and they still stayed, of course, stayed relevant, stayed in the mix. So anytime you can look adversity in its eye And we're talking about kids. These are kids that are still holding it together, keeping composure, looking adversity in the eye and saying, "Look, okay, let's roll, let's dance, let's keep moving and grooving." Because if I lay down and I quit and I just look at this all as a passive experience, then why did I go to college? You know what I'm saying? Because college should be, about the highs and lows and learning, adulthood and learning to adjust to things and situations. So, West Virginia knows that Texas is, relevant this year. Bob Huggins, Mountaineers, they're not, where they want to be right now and things. But hey, he's a legendary coach. He's been a very great contributor to college basketball in the last score. And which is 2 decades, by the way. Y'all didn't know what score means, but Huggins been around for that long and more, probably a score plus a decade to be exact. I want to say about 30. He been around for sure 30, yeah. So yes, he's been around scoring a decade. So legendary coach, he knows what's going on. So he gonna have his guys amped up. Their national opponent, they coming in to Morgantown. So marquee game, must see game. But college basketball, we gonna know where we at here in about another 30 days. You'll know who's who, what's what, who's making moves. But like I told y'all time and time again, I'm gonna give y'all my top 10 updates and teams that are making the noise. The Associated Press have them ranked nationally in the top 10, because that's what their expertise told them. But, I'm a dog. I'm an underdog. So I'm going to stand on the fact that I got the Hurricane. Okay. He dropped his cookie? Yeah. I'm going to spank your butt. Okay. Watch TV. And, I still think the Tar Heels, San Diego State, Miami, even though Miami ain't in the top 10 right now, I've been screaming Miami for a good period of time here recently. They could be arguably one of the best teams in the ACC. Duke is on a down year this year. So Miami going to probably go in and Duke tomorrow and take care of them tomorrow morning. The Slicksters know that this year, but, it could be some fools. They're going to take Duke, thinking it's going to be all Duke and Blue Devils tomorrow. But when you think of Duke, you got to think about Dallas. And I know some OG homies that they rocking with that element. Duke, Dallas, those are the things that they got attachment to. But I don't think it's going to come that easy. Vegas going to always be in the mix of things. So I see Duke probably losing tomorrow, but then they'll slide Dallas in there Sunday, which will make up for, which it'll be a 24-hour difference, but still, it's all in one element. I'm not coming back with episode 34 until Monday morning, so these are things that could happen over the weekend. That's why when I tap in with y'all on these Fridays, I'm just trying to give you a weekend, some weekend teasing, because Monday's the top of the week. We recap what happened the weekend. We talk about moving forward, what's to come and what could be. And that's how we approach. Hey, Uncle don't want the toys. He don't want the toys. You want to share your toys? I know. As soon as Daddy done, you gotta sit down and y'all gotta do your homework too. And we're gonna figure out what we eat for lunch. But yeah, that's just the exciting part of just about covering the internet, getting content. Yeah, having content just being, in a position and just saying, hey, this is what I want to deliver, give the world, share with the world that I went out on a limb, got some research on, and I feel like it's newsworthy, and I feel like, these are things that in the end you'll be like, well, damn, that dude knew some shit. He told us these teams will be here 2-3 months ago, but it'll take care of itself eventually. But big shout out to college basketball, to all the kids that's out here getting NIL deals, they cashing out, they taking care of their families. They finally getting compensated for what they've been giving these schools for years, which is blood, sweat, sacrifice, tears. So I'm very excited about what's going to happen with college basketball moving forward, college sports, period. Because, these kids, they deserve some type of compensation. The colleges, the institutions shouldn't be the only ones capitalizing off of, these kids' grind and efforts. But March Madness here around the corner, so very optimistic and excited about what's to come with college basketball here the rest of the season. NBA, got a couple good matchups here coming this weekend. You got Philly at Sacramento tomorrow, Boston at Toronto, Milwaukee at Cleveland. It'll be those are going to be real 3 good basketball games tomorrow night. Must-see basketball. Have your popcorn ready. If you ain't got no popcorn, I recommend you pick up some tonight. Heading in after work, whatever you got going on, because those will be games you want to miss. Get you some good cold IPA, have it on deck or something. Those going to be some good basketball games. LA going up to Portland on Sunday. It's going to be a great game. LeBron James, he's chipping away at the top, at the top of the mountain. It's like 10 points away, 15 points away, somewhere in that ballpark. What he's meant to the game, to the culture here for a scorer, coming out as doing it straight out of high school. No dad around, teenage mom. Dude got some type of story. So what he's doing, being able to witness it, man, thank you, King James. Thank you for just loving the game and just giving former players, people that love the game, just the same passion you do, but keeping us entertained and keeping us attached to it in some aspect, man. Thank you. That's all I can really say. I would never critique another individual to that degree, to where I gotta feel like I'm gonna be out here looking for anything that can tear them down. If anything, I'm gonna just say thank you for what you gave, what you've done for us. Because it could have been a lot of other discombobulation that went on with you, and you wouldn't be who you are today, and we wouldn't be giving you the flowers and respect the way we're giving you, because you put in the work. And I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to witness it all. Speaking of that, Major League Baseball, to sum things up, before we touch bases with some of the marquee matchups tomorrow with hockey, which I'll get into that real quick before we finish it off with the baseball top 5 free agents and what they're going to mean to their clubs. We got Colorado at Seattle. Seattle been cracking. I'm talking about super cracking. I feel like that's a super cool, dope-ass name that the Seattle investors decided to give them the name Kraken with a K, because they've been making noise as an expansion team, and just to be 2 years old and getting an opportunity to play the defending champions on primetime television tomorrow night, and being in the top 10 rankings as a organization, big game tomorrow. Big game. Tampa Bay going up to Calgary. Capitals going out to Vegas. Gonna be interesting there. I don't know if Vegas gonna give you Vegas in Vegas with that marquee matchup. Ovechkin, he's been milestone after milestone this year so far. So big shout out to the Capitals. They've hit a switch, got back in the mix of things. But marquee matchup tomorrow with them. Minnesota at the Panthers. I can see that being a real high scoring affair. We're talking 5-4, 6-5, somewhere in that ballpark tomorrow. So if you want to over tomorrow in NHL hockey, that's one of my high overs tomorrow. Minnesota at Florida. And the marquee matchup tomorrow, which is my favorite, the Ronnie Lewis effect, my favorite under NHL tomorrow. You got Carolina at the New York Islanders. I love that under tomorrow. It should be a 2-1 game, maybe a 1-0 game in favor of Carolina. I like Carolina to go in there and steal that game because it's going to be a lot of people going to lay lumber on the Islanders. And you already got a few marquee matchups, home, strong, dog favorites. That's going to be reasonable, good favorites, but I just don't know if they're going to give us that one. So I got Carolina in the under in going up to New York playing the Islanders tomorrow. If you want to see some good hockey, you want to see some good ice play, you want to see them, you want to see somebody probably get, hit with a 2-piece special and a biscuit, on ice while they skating, tapping into that Carolina and Islanders game tomorrow. It's going to be interesting, be a slugfest. Major League Baseball, our top 5 free agents. Justin Verlander, New York Mets, man, cashed out. We talking 2 years, 86.6. Big bad. We talking 44 mil a year type thing. 45, 46 if we talking World Series talk. Putting them back with Scherzer. New York, y'all got to make this work, or else it's going to be a disaster like when they was together back in the day with Detroit. But they're veterans now. They're 11 years down the road from that point when the Giants clipped them back in 2012. So when you give a guy 40 years old, 2 years, $87 million in contract money, coming off a World Series, and he turning 40, you got to get that right. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Aaron Judge, man, New York Yankees, 9 years, $360 million. Big bad. That's 40 per year off the dribble. Quite sure that can climb up to about 45 if we're doing big numbers, homers. We winning games, winning division titles. I'm quite sure that's going to be a big bad. Jacob deGrom, Texas Rangers, they've been spending good the last few years. 5 years, 185. Oh man, that's right around 35 of a year. We're talking about a guy that's over 30, but he's been electric. He's been dominant his career. He's been a cash cow. He ate up a lot of the Mets budget, and they had to go back and they had to find a DeGrom type of arm. I mean, they had to go find a DeGrom type of arm, so they went out and got Verlander, the Mets, and let DeGrom walk to Texas. And the cold reality of that, which is strategic, because they are already saying, look, we got to win the World Series now. They're not thinking the 5-year run. No, that's why Verlander got the 2-year, 40-something year max. Basically, they gave a complete stranger that just proved to the world, well, I'm 40, but I'm best in the game. But then you got a guy that's 5-6 years younger than him that you made him a star. You don't give him the deal you gave a guy that came from a whole different element, but he's been a standard from a pitching perspective for 20 years almost. You paid him, but then paid this dude, let him walk. So Mets, y'all, Mets and the Rangers, y'all are two interesting baseball clubs right now. Minus the hometown team, the Padres, which my number 4 free agent, which is Bogaerts. Man, they dropped off 11 years, 280 to Bogaerts. Bogaerts was right behind Trey Turner, who tapped in with 11 for 300 from the Phillies, which is about 33 a year. Bogaerts, man, Padres, that's a big bag because y'all now locked in with some real lucrative contracts with Machado, Tatis, now Bogaerts. Oh man, I don't know, man. Because now you got to think about it. You got Cronenworth still. You got to take care of. You got to take care of Grisham. Yeah, man. Padres. It's a lot of stuff y'all got to do, but I'm just happy to see y'all spending some money. Y'all ain't being cheap. Y'all using your sources. You maximizing all your talents and everything you know, and all your people you tapping into. So that's the beautiful part about that with the Padres, because they clearly was garbage spenders for years, never spent no money, was always cheap. And it blows my mind that they was able to keep a world-class talent like Mr. San Diego himself, Padre. Rest in peace to the great Mr. Tony Gwynn. And yeah, it blows my mind that they was able to keep Tony all those years, and he was underpaid. Arguably the best hitter in all of baseball, but made $5 to $10 million less than all the other fools. He was way better than them. So never understood that and how they were able to rob Tony like that. But we are in a different era. We are in a different time of sports. So of course, they gonna spend some money, do some things different, create differently. So, big shout out to the Padres, man. Y'all been spending some money. Y'all understand. Y'all was a couple games away from the World Series last year, out your best player. So, sky's the limit for the hometown team, the Padres, man. And last but not least, man, Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson cashed out for 7 years, 171 mil with the Cubs. Dansby gave Atlanta some real good years. He won a World Series there. And he cashed out. They gave him the bag that he deserved because he will be a good spark for them, what they're trying to do moving forward. And he's a good piece as far as a rebuild phase with a good young team that already got good young talent, got a good farm system and all. So big shout out to Dansby Swanson, man. You cashed out baseball. They really take care of their people, their players and everything. So big shout out to the Major League Baseball and everything y'all stand for, what y'all got going on. But it's been a blessing, guys. It's episode 33. We have reached our conclusion. Thank you all who've tapped in, popped in. We made it to the end of the road. I hope and pray that that peace and wealth finds us all. But the most important thing is let's stay prayed up. Let's keep God, the Most High, first in everything we doing, and let's spread as much love possible, because it's so easy to just love, and that's what fatherhood and hip hop and sports, we pride ourselves on that. That's what we stand for, and that's what we gonna die for. And at the end of the day, these kids, they my lifelines. I'm so thankful for them. They give me so much joy, so much peace, and it's almost getting close to lunchtime. So we got to get out of here and got to get them ready because they're getting pretty antsy. And episode 34, we're going to tap in with y'all Monday morning, man. But be safe out here this weekend. Oh, big shout out to all the meteorologists in San Diego, California, man. Y'all have hit the home run ball the last couple of weeks. Y'all have been on. When y'all said it was gonna be 80% of rain and this and that, y'all was on it. Cause I'm telling you, San Diego County has been getting some good rain here this last week or so, a couple of weeks. It's been on point. It's been peaceful. It's been some type of unison and harmony with the atmosphere, because we need the world, the earth, it needs some nurturing, it needs some good mother nature sometimes. So big shout out to all the meteorologists, man. Y'all have really earned your bag here the last few days. So big shout out to all the meteorologists, man. But episode 34, we're gonna tap back in with y'all Monday morning. Thank you guys for all your time, all your efforts, and just giving little old Pro Lift a chance and opportunity, because to create, to be passionate, to share, to give, that's love, that's Pro Lift, and that's peace. It's been a blessing. Can't wait to tap back in with y'all Monday morning, man. Thank you guys. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay blessed. Keep God first and stay prayed up. Till next time.